Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Side pitch today. It's 11th of July, 1980. We have the Pirates coming in at 44 and 36. Visit the New York Mets at 34 and 45. Lineups for today: Omar Moreno, center field for the Pirates, batting first. Tim Foley, shortstop, batting second. Dave Parker, right field, batting third. John Milner, first base, batting fourth. Mike Easler, left field, batting fifth. Bill Madlock, third base, batting sixth. Ed Ott, catching, batting seventh. Bill Garner, second base, batting eighth. Burt Blyleven, pitching, batting ninth. They'll be facing Craig Swan. Comes in at with 117 innings pitched, a 5.5 record, 3.30 ERA. Opponents batting 248 against him. For the Mets, we have Lee Mazzilli, center field, batting first. Frank Tavares, shortstop, batting second. Claudell Washington, left field, batting third. Joel Youngblood, right field, batting fourth. Mike Jurgensen, third base, batting fifth. John Stearns, catching, batting sixth. Elliot Maddox, third base, batting seventh. Doug Flynn, second base, batting eighth. And Craig Swan, batting ninth. They'll be facing Burt Blyleven. He also has 117 innings pitched. He's got a 3-8 record, not very good. 3.77 ERA and 248. So the pitchers are um, pretty well on target with each other, except it looks like Blyleven's just not getting any run support. So let's see if the Pirates can change that for him today. Sorry about that, trying to get the coffee inside of me. Um, so we're going to have Omar Moreno first. Omar Moreno's batting 249 on the season, right on line with his real life stats. He played 162 games in 80. To pitch to Moreno, 56, possible home run. Moreno against the right hand is a 2. Oh my goodness, we have a 2. That's his second home run of the season. It matches his production in home runs in real life, and the Pirates are all of a sudden up 1-0. Wow. All right, the brings up Tim Foley. Foley's batting 259 on the season. Pitch to Foley, 46. Possible walk. Check that batter's card. Batter's card. Foley's card reads 2-6, single to 9. And the Pirates offense is starting out with a roar. Dave Parker, right field, comes up. He's batting 281 with 13 home runs. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch to Parker, 46. Possible walk. Does walk. Boom. First three base runners are on the first three batters are on the bases for the Pirates. Well, Moreno is only temporarily on him. John Milner comes up batting 265. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch to Milner, 66. Possible home run, 3. Passes Craig Swans. We go to Milner's card against the right-handed pitcher, 19. And we have, boom, another home run. And my goodness, 4 up and 4 across the plate. That's a little run support there for Blyleven. Swan's got to get his act together here. Easler comes up batting 360. He's been on a tear. Pitch to Easler, 33. Star line 4. It's going to be a 4-3, out 4-3. It's his first out of the game. See if he can settle in now. Madlock comes up batting 266. Pitch to Madlock, 51. Possible strikeout. Batter's card, 22. Single to 8. Nope, he can't get his act together. Madlock reaches base on a single, too. Ed Ott comes up batting 263 and 190 at-bats. Strategy roll still. Yep, says Madlock's going to try to steal. He's at 12. Goes down to a 10. Stays at 10. Rolls a 16. Caught stealing. That'll turn the tide of the game for you a little bit. And so the pitch to Ott with nobody on now. 2 out, 64. EG. Go to the batter's card, 51. S4. And of course, I don't have my charts out, so I better get them out real quick. Bad about doing that. I think I have everything set up and I forget to pull the charts. That's all right. Not born to be perfect. That's the way boys used to say. E.g., S4 is number 4. That's going to be rolling against the base runner. Base runner's BR rating. If it's higher, then he's out. Otherwise, a single. And I is a 3, so a 4 to 6 is out, and he gets a 1, so I is on base with an infield single. Wow, it just doesn't stop, does it? Bill Garner comes up, batting 306 on the season. He's well above where he was in real life, but I've seen things change in a hurry. No strategy with 2 outs. 65 is the roll. Blank space batter's card 46. Single to 6, and the hit parade continues. And as you see, Craig Swan is now tired due to runs and hits. He's underperforming today. We've got to think about pulling him out already. I will give him one last batter because that's the pitcher coming up. I was looking something. I'm single to 6. I was looking up the oh yeah, single to 6 advancement on the chart. The chart at the field. Single to 6, first to third. 5 plus, but with 2 outs, it's going to be a 4 plus. He's a 3, so no, he just goes to second. That's it. That brings up Bert Blyleven batting 103 on the season. There is no strategy with 2 outs. Pitch from Swan, 63. Go to the ballpark, 33. Question mark 7. We have a 10. That's going to be a double. And they just put a couple more on him. That was a double to 7. Let's check that on the double to 7. First to home. -1. +1 for the 2 outs is 0. +1. So that would be a 5. And he's going to score. So we've got a double for Blyleven, and both runs come in. And I think we've probably seen enough from Swan. He is not having a game. What am I doing here? I'm completely losing it sometimes. All right. So we've got to place a bat around. And up comes Moreno for the second time in the inning. And he homered his first time up. And take a look at New York's bullpen situation and see whether we've got the guys to go 9 innings or whether Swan's taking one for the team. Hope I'm looking on the wrong sheet. I definitely need to get that coffee in me, that's for sure. Need to go to my pitching status to see that. Now I go to New York. And the 11th of July. Neil Allen. Pete Falcone is an emergency. Tom Houseman. No, Ed Glenn. Houseman's not available. Roy Lee Jackson, Jeff Reardon. So we've got the pitchers, but man, I don't know. That'll be stretching it. 1, 2, 3, 4 regulars and then an emergency. Even at 2 innings apiece, that's going to be stretching it. Might just make Swan take one for the team and try and get a couple innings out of him, see if he can get out of his snide. We'll let him pitch to Moreno. He gets parentheses, he's out no matter what. 61. Possible walk. Batter's card. 14. G3 out 3 unassisted. It gets out of that inning, and I will see if I can get 2 out of him. Maybe we can keep him in there long enough to get a pinch hitter in for him. And the Pirates bat around getting 6 runs in the first inning. They have Swan reeling against the ropes. And that will bring up Lee Mazzilli trying to get back some runs here. He's batting .245 on the season, way underachieving. Pitch from Blyleven, 63. possible strikeout, and is a strikeout. And that starts a whole lot different for the Mets. Frank Tavares, the shortstop, comes up batting 256. He's underachieving too. Pitch to Tavares, 35. Possible walk. That is a walk. Get to first base runner. Tavares on first with the walk brings up Claudell Washington batting 325. He is overachieving. Do a strategy roll. No strategy. Pitch 63. Possible strikeout. Batter's card. Claudell Washington's card 35 is a G6. 6-4-3 double play attempt. Got a 2, 0, 0, 0. So a 2 or less will be a double play. And it is 6-4-3 double play. And the inning is over. Claudell Washington grounds into a double play. That brings back up the Pirates. Swan trying to pick himself up off the canvas here faces Tim Foley. Tim Foley singled and scored his last time up. Pitch to Foley, 15. Go to the ballpark, 55. S+8, and it just doesn't stop. BR is 4. +1 is 5. 2. Going to get a double out of it. Foley doubles. I don't know if I can keep putting up with this. I don't know. No, I'm going to pull him out. New pitcher, batting ninth. Get the pitching status out here. And we'll go back to the home page so we can see who we're bringing in. And it is only the second inning. And that's going to be Pete Falcone. So the emergency, he's got to start in a couple of days. They're going to bring him in to try to get some innings here. Pete Falcone, I'm going to have him bat ninth too. All right, he can last a couple. He could probably even get 3 innings if he can stay in there. So let's get the new pitcher out here. Falcone ninth. And it brings up Dave Parker, now batting 281. Parker walked and scored his last time up. And we got a roll strategy. And we got a steal showing, so Foley's going to try and steal third. Why not? They're doing everything else right. He's at 12. Stays at 12. Stays at 12. Gets at 12. Foley steals the base. Stole third. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I know what I did. I'm just going to fielder's choice. No, goodness. I put it down as a, I know what, I'm just going to do it that way. I put it down as a single. He's not going to get credit for a double. Dave Parker, strategy again. Pitch, 41. Blank space, batter's card, 52. Single to 9. That's going to plate the runner. And it just doesn't stop for him. And John Milner will come up. He is batting 272. He homered his last time up. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch, 42. Possible walk. He does walk. Another base runner. And this is turning into a rout real fast. Easler. Pitch to Easler. The strategy roll, nothing. Pitch, 52. Actually, we don't even need to. Yeah, we're still rolling strategy rolls. No, maybe it's 5 or more runs, or they add up to 10. I'm going to stop rolling strategy rolls. 52, possible strikeout, and he does strike out. 1 out. He's the one who made the first out last time they were up too. Bill Madlock comes up. He singled his last time up and was caught stealing. Pitched Madlock, 24. Range play at. We go to the ballpark, 61. Blank space. That means a rare play. Runners on. Rare play with runners on. I roll a 6 and a 2. Same as 61. Sinking liner to roll to D6. Left, center, right. Going to go to left field. Resolve his range play for left field. 3, 4. No range. Oh boy, they're just not getting the rolls. If range check fails, ball gets by to the wall. Fielder chases ball. Roll 1 die 6 versus base running rate plus outfielder's arm rate on play at third. So 7. He is a Mad Luck is 3. That's a 4. 2. Be a triple. And the beat down continues. I want to. Falcone's taking one for the team now too. It's just getting out of control here. Ed Ott's going to come up with a runner on third. Pitch to Ott, 26. Possible wild pitch. Why not? 5 is a wild pitch. Wild pitches him home. Add insult to injury. I've had these games before, but it's been a while. Pitch to Ott, 45. Blank space batter's card, 16. Single to 9. Wow, how bad can it get? Phil Garner comes up. Pitch to Garner, 62. Possible strikeout. He strikes out, second out of the inning. Burt Blyleven. Pitch to Blyleven. He doubled his last time up, so this isn't a freebie. Possible walk. Batter's card, 16. Out of 7. They get out of the inning, but more damage is done. Pick up 4 more runs. It's now 10-0 for the Pirates. And Joe Youngblood coming up for the Mets. Blyleven's pitch to Youngblood, 33. Possible walk. Batter's card. And I forgot, Youngblood's batting 289 on the season. Batter's card, 66. G6 out 6-3. 1 down. Mike Jorgensen comes in batting 214. Way underachieving. Pitch to him, 36. Not tired. That's a blank space. 53. G4 out 4-3. 2 down. Oh, come on. I hit the wrong button. I don't know what goes on with me. I go to click and I move out 4-3. And then I type the wrong thing. I have to undo it. John Stearns. John Stearns batting 286. Pitch to him, 45. Possible strikeout. And he does. 1, 2, 3. Go the Mets. And we head to the top of the third. Pirates come in, beating up everybody they put on the mounds. Moreno's up for his third time. He is homered and grounded out. Pitch to Moreno, 25. Possible strikeout. Batter's card, 13. S3, and it just continues. Single to first base. Tim Foley comes up. Foley singled twice and scored twice. Pitch to him, 43. Possible home run. He said, oh, it just continues. A 3, and he's got a 3. And that's another home run. And everybody's getting beat up. I can't afford to keep bringing pitchers in because we don't have them. Dave Parker comes up. Falcone's going to have to take one until he goes down to 0 over here. I got to try and get him through this third inning. Pitch, 66. Possible strikeout. He does strike out. That's 1 down. That'll bring up John Milner. Pitch to Milner, 13. Possible home run. We have a 2. That passes here. Against a left-handed pitcher, he's a 0, so that's going to be batter's card, 42. F9, deep drive, but not deep enough. Flies out to right field, 2 down. Brings up Mike Easler. Pitch to Easler, 23. Possible strikeout. And he does to end the inning, and Falcone gets out of the inning, but they pick up another 2 runs. It is now 12-0. Pirates. That brings up Elliot Maddox. Elliot Maddox batting 247. Pitch to Maddox, 43. Possible strikeout. Batter's card, 16. G5 out 5-3. Goes down easily. Doug Flynn comes up batting 260. Pitch to Flynn, 56. Possible strikeout. Batter's card, 46. L1 lines out to the pitcher. 2 down. And we have the pitchers slot up, and I'm going to go ahead and put a pinch hitter in there against a righty. And for the Mets, it's going to be Steve Henderson. Makes it a very difficult game to manage when, oh boy, I didn't do that. Yes, I did. He is 0-0. I shouldn't hit that button. Um, Pitch to Henderson. Henderson comes in batting 283. Pitch to Henderson, 1-2, and a possible strikeout against a righty. He is a righty, so we got a roll batter's card. 21, out 4-3. No go there. And we're going to have to bring a new pitcher in. Might as well just keep this over here. And this is the fourth inning. I mean, yeah, Ed Glenn's going to come in, pitcher. I got to keep Glenn in there as long as possible. He's going to bat ninth. Sorry about that, guys. Snuck right up on me. Ed Glenn comes in. He's got a 1-2 record with 2 saves, 4.18 ERA. Opponent's batting 270 against him. Pitching to Madlock, who has singled, tripled, and scored. Pitch to Madlock, 34. Possible walk plus, and it just doesn't stop. It's just ugly. Undo that. I hit single, not a single. That was a walk. We have got to get 2 innings out of every pitcher right now. It's the only way we're going to survive this game. Ott's going to come up. No strategy roll, obviously. 34 is the pitch to him. Walk plus. Walk. Oh man, it's disgusting. I've had games like this before. They're just very rough. One team cannot get the rolls. Phil Garner. And we've all watched games like this for and against our team. Usually seems to be against our teams, but Phil Garner comes up, pitch to Garner, 46, possible walk. Walk again. Oh boy, this is just disgusting. 3 straight walks, bases were loaded. Blyleven's up. I'm going to let Blyleven swing away. There's no sense bunting with 12 runs on the board. 22 is the pitch to him. Possible error to add insult to injury. 24 G3. He is a 4. We have 13. No error. 3. They are in. That'd be a double play -2, and he's only a 1. So I'm just going to go to 3-2. We're going to go 3-2 fielder's choice. And that saves 1 run and gets 1 out. Omar Moreno comes up. The pitch to him, 64. Possible strikeout. And he does strike out. That's 2 down. And that brings up Tim Foley. Tim Foley's singled twice. And actually, it was a single, a double, and a home run. And he scored all 3 times. 32. Possible strikeout. Batter's card, 53. G4 out 4-3. And down go the Pirates, but they pick up no runs that time. The first scoreless inning for them. They did have both base runners, but all right, this is ugly. Liam Mazzilli will come up facing Blyleven. What do we say about run support for Blyleven? He's got 12 today. Pitch to Mazzilli, 33. Possible walk, and he does walk. First positive thing to happen for the Mets since the first inning. They are still hitless. That's their second base runner. Frank Tavares is up. Frank Tavares walked his last time up. Pitch to him, 24. Blank space, batter's card, 52. Out, F7. 1 down. Going to bring up Claudell Washington, who grounded into a double play. Pitch to him, 54. Possible error, 46. G5. 5 is a 9. We roll a 9. It's going to be a error. 1 base error, E5. 2 on, 1 out. Joe Youngblood coming up. Youngblood ground out his time up. Pitch to him. 35. Possible walk. Does not. Batter's card 6. G4. We're going to go try to get that double play 4-6-3. 3, 4, 2. 4-6-3 double play. There you have it. Clear the bases again with Another double play, 4-6-3. It's the second double play of the game. You know when things are going right when they get base runners and you'll get a double play every time. And when you get base runners, they score every time. That's when you're having the game of your life. Dave Parker comes up, walked, tripled, struck out. Pitch to Parker, 62. Blank space, batter's card, 54. Star line 3, out 5-3, 1 down. Is that the first? Yes, it is. The first leadoff batter that is out for the Pirates. And we are trying to get 2 innings out of every guy. I don't care. It's the only way I'm going to survive this game with pitching. So Miller, he is tired, has not got parentheses yet. So 13 possible strikeout, but against the lefty that's not. Batter's card 61. G4 out 4-3. Could we have a 1-2-3 inning here? Mike Easler will come up. He has struck out twice and grounded out. Pitch to Easler, 41. Blank space, batter's card 31. Out F7. They do it 1-2-3. And the Pirates are down in the fifth. We go to the Mets. Mike Jorgensen coming up against Blyleven. Pitch Jorgensen, 31. He is a lefty. That's a walk plus. That's going to be another walk for Blyleven. He is having the walk problems today. John Stearns struck out his last time up. Pitch to Stearns, 66. Goes to the ballpark, 53. Got another rare play with runners on. And actually, I should have rolled first. 24. Pitcher develops possible blitzer on hand. Check for pincher injury. I don't like doing them because I play. I'm going to ignore that one and just re-roll. Because I play. I don't mind doing it on fielders for the rest of the game, but the pitchers I try to play. I don't know. It's just the way I play things. Is what it is. We'll repitch. 34 is, oh boy, possible home run, but he's all zero, so we go to the batter's card 24, out F8. Drove it deep, out at center field. Maddox comes up, grounded out his last time up. Pitch to Maddox, 22, possible strikeout. Batter's card 56, S5, single to 5, and that's going to first to third on his single to 5 is a 6 plus. He will not go to third. Runners in first and second with Flynn up. Flynn lined out to the pitcher last time. Pitch 1-2, possible strikeout. Batter's card 44. Against a righty, single to 6. Second to home, first. 3 plus, he will not get home. So it's another single and bases are loaded. So maybe he did get a blister on his hand. That brings up Ed Glenn. We're going to bring a pinch hitter in for him. That's going to be Alex Trevino. Oh boy, I'm hitting all kinds of wrong buttons. Don't mind me. Pinch hitter, Alex Trevino. All right, Trevino comes in batting 227. Oh, thought I got rid of it. I hit the wrong button there too. Pitch to Trevino, 25. Possible strikeout. And he does. Strikes out. Second out of the game. That was huge with the bases loaded. That'll bring up Lee Mazzilli, center fielder, who's walked and struck out. Pitch to him, 35. Possible walk. And he does walk one in. Ouch. That's his fourth walk? Yes, fourth walk of the game. Frank Tavares. Pitch to Tavares. I've had it with both pitchers. -10, no hit by pitch. We go to the batter's card 26, out F8, gets out of the inning, leaves him stranded, and the fifth inning is over. We brought in Trevino, so let's take a look, see what we can do here. Trevino, catcher, third base, second base. I'd like to start doing some double switching because I'm going to run out of spaces too, but that's not going to work because Lee Mazzilli was the last center fielder. He'd be the one I want to replace. Our existing center fielder. Or not our center fielder. Who's our existing, let's see. I can bring in catcher, sixth, no. Third base, seventh, no. Second base. No, it just doesn't make sense. I'm going to have to take him out and put another pitcher in there, and I don't really want to do that because I'm running out of slots on ball score, but that's where it is, and that's what we're going to get. So we're just going to go ahead and bring another pitcher in. And it is now the sixth inning. It'll be Roy Lee Jackson. Roy Lee Jackson. Roy Lee Jackson comes in. He's only pitched 1.2 innings. He's got a 0-0 record, 5.40 ERA. Opponent's batting 500 against him. Hopefully he has a better outing than that, but I don't know. The Pirates are hot. Brings up Bill Madlock. He's singled, tripled, and walked. Pitched to him 22. Ballpark 53. Blank space, another rare play. Get tired of rare plays too. Boy, I rarely run into them. Today I'm running into them a lot. Weird game. 26 on the rare play chart. Third base goes into the hole to make the play and hurts himself on the play. Result is a G5 range play. Check on the injury to the third baseman. So our third baseman is Elliot Maddox on a 2. He gets a 1, out 5-3. And I don't even know if I got somebody to replace him with. 5-3. It would have worked out well last inning, but I think I might need to. Yeah, we got Bill Allman still. Bring him in 5. 5-7. Straight up swap. Can't do anything without taking Riley Jackson off the mound, and I'm not ready to do that. So, out 5-3. Now we're going to replace the defense. And we're going to bring in Allman. All right. That brings up Ed Ott. We successfully changed our. Oh boy, he sucks at third base too. Ed Ott, pitch to Ott, 16, possible strikeout. Batter's card, 22, G4, out 4-3. And it brings up Phil Garner, who's singled, struck out, and walked. Pitch to Garner, 25, possible strikeout. Batter's card, 43, star line 3, out 4-3. Down go to Pirates, 1-2-3 for the second inning in the row. So the bullpen's starting to stabilize things a little bit here. 12-1 going into the top of the sixth. Claudell Washington going to lead off against Blyleven. Pitch to Washington, 1-5, possible strikeout. Strike it. 1 down. Brings up Joe Youngblood. He's grounded out and grounded into a double play. Pitch to him, possible strikeout. Strikeout, 2 down. Wow. Blyleven's tasting a win here. Mike Jurgensen grounded out and walked. Pitch to Jurgensen, 23. K plus on the lefty. And that's a strikeout. 1-2-3 gets 3 strikeouts. Kind of offset that bad walk line he had there for a little bit. And it's Blyleven's time to the bat too, but he still looks like he could pitch another inning or two, and he hasn't pitched bad other than the walk, so we will definitely leave him up. He's going to be facing Roy Lee Jackson. Pitch to Blyleven, 61, goes to the ballpark. 23, home run 8. He has no home runs, so it's going to be an out, F8. One down. Brings up Omar Moreno. Pitch to Moreno. 1-1. Possible strikeout. Yes, he is a lefty. No strikeout goes to the batter card. 14. G3 out 3 unassisted. 2 down. Wow. That brings up Tim Foley, who singled twice, homered, and grounded out. Pitch to Foley. 14. Range play. Batter's card. 46. S7. Left fielder is a 3. And he gets a 6. That's going to be a single on for Foley. Foley's having a good game. Dave Parker will come up. Walked, tripled, struck out, grounded out. Pitch to Parker. 14. Range play. Batter's card. 42. L6. Shortstop is a 2. He's going to miss that one for a single to 6. And I'm pretty sure that single to 6 will put him on third also. Whereas the third is a 4 plus, barely. Yes, he goes to third. All right, now Roy Lee Jackson's starting to show a little bit and getting a little tired here. That'll bring up John Milner. Milner's homered, walked, blew out, and grounded out. Pitch to Milner, 55. Possible strikeout. Batter's card, 43. F9. Gets out of the inning. And that's all we're going to do with him. Probably we go to the 7th inning for the Mets. It's going to be Blyleven against Stearns. Stearns struck out and blew out. 51 is the pitch to him. Range play on the ballpark. 62 single plus 7. And he is a 4. That's going to be a double. Or the left fielder is a 1. And that is a double. Stearns gets a double. Blyleven's starting to show some cracks in the wall right now. Bill Allman. Bill Allman came in as a defensive replacement for Maddox. He is batting. It's actually his first at bat of the season. He's batting 0 right now. Batted 193 in real life. Pitch to him 64. Hit by pitch minus 10. 0 goes to the ballpark. Batter's card 13. Out F7. 1 down. All right, that brings up Doug Flynn. Flynn's lined out and singled. Pitch to Flynn. 63. Possible strikeout. Gets the strikeout. 2 down. Yeah, I forgot to put 9 in there. That's all right. We're gonna send in a pinch hitter anyway. Jose Cardinal. I might just leave him in just to get me some space on that line, because if I bring in one more pitcher, I'm not going to have any room left in ball score to put somebody in there. So that's where things get interesting. Cardinal forces my hands. For the most part, it's great software. And actually, to avoid that, I could have put a lot of these pitchers in. This does not bat. Um, Pinch hit Cardinal. Lost track of what I was doing. That doesn't take much. Cardinal. 2 out. Runner on second. He's batting 279 on 43 at bats. Pitch to Cardinal 44. Single to 1. Single to 1. Second to home. Going to score Stearns. Good pinch hit for Cardinal. It's also going to do what I wanted to do, and that's get that slot taken care of, because I can work with Cardinal staying in and moving somebody to center field if I have to. Facebook is very hard on Facebook, or is it Google pictures? That's Google. Can't even blame Facebook for that. I had to pop up memories of me and the wife, and it's only been a month or so since he passed, and I have a hard time looking at pictures still. So, man, I hate that. Lee Mazzilli. Runner on first. Pitch to Mazzilli. 43. Possible strikeout. And he does. Strikes out. Out strikeout. Blyleven is now tired, but I can keep him in there if I want to. That's going to bring us to what do I want to do defensively here? Cardinal can play right field and left field. Mazzilli was the last one to bat, so I want to replace the center fielder. So I can either move Claudel Washington to center field or Youngblood. Let's move Youngblood to center field. We're going to bring Cardinal in on right field. And then we're going to take out Mazzilli and put the pitchers in the first slot. Let's see if we can remember all that. New pitcher, defensive subbing first. Actually, we don't need to do that. Cancel. First and foremost, we do it all here. Youngblood goes to left field. Right field will become Cardinal. And then now Claudio, Joe Youngblood, center field. I know I kept Claudel in there. So now we're going to go ahead and put a new pitcher in on the one slot. And I got to roll to see who I want to bring in. This is the 8th inning. It's going to be Neil Allen. He's going to be batting leadoff. All right. Neil Allen comes in with a 4.0 record, 3.44 ERA. Opponent's batting 220 against him. He's pitched 37 innings. He'll be facing Mike Easler in the 8th inning. We're starting to get to the end of this game. Pitch from Allen to Easler, 13. Possible walk. And he does walk. Boy, I got to add up how many walks they've given up. A lot. That's their like 6th or 7th walk now. Bill Madlock. Pitch to Madlock, 53. Possible strikeout. Does not. 46. L5. We roll a 4. L5. And a 4. No double play. All right, one down, one on. Ott comes up at 269. Pitch, 65. Against the lefty is a star line. 4 is a 5-3. Got to try 5-4-3 double play. He has a 2. Plus 0 is a 2. Plus 0 is a 2. Plus 1 is a 3. 5. That's higher than this. So that's going to be a fielder's choice. 5-4. All right, 2 down. Phil Garner comes up. Pitch to Garner. 13. Possible home run against the righty. Against the righty, he's a 2. We have a 9. No home run. Batter's card 22. Star line 2 is an out F8. Deep drive to center field. That is pulled in by Joel Youngblood. And that is that inning. Brings up the 8th inning for the Mets. Blyleven probably having one of the games of his season so far, other than the 4 walks. I'm going to try and get him through an inning. He hasn't gotten parentheses yet, so this is 80, where they try to get as many complete games as they can. I like complete games. I'm old school, so I think your starters were your workhorses, and that's why I find it very difficult watching modern baseball. Especially when they pull the guy, oh, he's got 100 pitches. Yeah, but he's shutting them out, for crying out loud. He's only giving up two hits. Then the reliever comes in and they give the game away. I'm old school all the way. Frank Tavares, pitch. 24, blank space, batter's card. 54, out F9. I've also seen it where they leave the pitcher in when he's pitching good and he gives the game away. So I guess it works both ways, but I'm old school. I like complete games. pitchers get wily towards the end of the games because the batters are starting to pick up on him. You got to be a little more wily. It's not just hurl the ball up there as hard as you can. They got good wily pitchers now. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me started either. Claudell Washington pitched to Washington. 35 possible walk, another walk. I've probably seen too many walks from him today. That's 5 walks. He doesn't normally do that. His line for the season, 28 walks and 123 strikeouts in 124 innings. So Blyleven, he's having an odd game with the walks. Maybe it's the ump. We'll blame the ump. Pitch to Youngblood is 23. K plus against the lefty. He's a righty, so we go to the batter's card 62 G5. We're going to try for that 5-4-3 double play again. 3 stays 3. Stays 3, stays 3. And we roll a 2. Double play 5-4-3. Every time they get base runners. No, not every time. Almost every time. That's the third double play of the game. Rounded into double play 5-4-3, and that's going to end the Mets inning. It's going to take us to the top of the 9th. Allen's staying out there trying to get this knocked out of the way. He's still in pretty good shape anyway against Burt Blyleven. I'm going to leave Blyleven in there and try and get this complete game. It's not in danger of losing it, and it lets the bullpen freshen up for the next game. Pitch to Blyleven, 22, is a possible strikeout, and he does strike out. Omar Moreno, man, he's had a busy game. 2 for 5. Yes, 2 for 5. Pitch 5-4, possible wild pitch, re-rolled, went 6, possible walk. Batter's card 25, Starline 6 is an out F9, 2 down. Tim Foley comes up. He is 4 for 5. Pitch to Foley, 25, range play, batter's card 43, Starline 5 is an F7, left fielder Washington is a 3. We roll a 1. He catches it, makes a great play in left field, out F7, and down go the Pirates. Bottom of the 9th. Mets need to pick up 10 runs to pick up a win. Blyleven going to take the mound. Having a fairly good game despite walks. Arm's probably like a noodle right now, but I want to see if I can get him a complete game out of this. He'll be facing Jurgensen, Stearns, and Alman. Jurgensen comes up. He's walked, grounded out, struck out, pitched to Jurgensen. 61, ET question mark 54. Out F9, no check on the throw as there is no throw. 1 down. John Stearns, bat 287, doubled, flew out and struck out. Pitch 23. K plus against the lefty. He's a righty. 61, out F7, 2 down. Brings up the defensive replacement, Alman, who was his second at-bat of the season. And the pitch to Alman, 56, possible strikeout. He does strike out. 1, 2, 3, go the Mets in the bottom of the 9th. And we have a complete game win for Blyleven. Swan's going to pick up the loss. Check out the box score. Box score says, very busy box score for the Mets. Blyleven picks up his 4th win. Comes in with a 3.64 ERA now. Pretty good line. You take away them walks. Even at the walks, that's not horrible. Swan, just horrible line. 1 inning pitch, 8 hits, 7 earned runs, and a walk. He just couldn't get anybody out. Falcone, not much better. 2 innings, 5 runs, 5 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. And the rest of the bullpen came in then and got stingy and only gave up 2 hits for the rest of the game. Although they give up three walks, Glenn did. There you have it. That was the Pirates just blowing out the Mets on the 11th of July, 1980. Thanks everybody for joining me. This is Inside Pitch by Inside Sports Games, signed by Chris Davis. You all have a great night.